So I'm back after almost 4 years off of uploading videos here to this channel. And a big reason is because my last video was pregnant, and my son's now going on 4 years old. So a lot has changed since then, naturally. Um, Motherhood is busy. Priorities are different, obviously, naturally. So I don't have the patience that I had 4 years ago. I don't have the time that I had 4 years ago. A lot has changed. And so with that, the YouTube channel just kind of stayed stagnant, which didn't really bother me at all. Still doesn't bother me. But I think I always want to talk about random things and just let things out of my chest, not even serious stuff, just like things I'm watching, things I'm reading. And I feel like the thing that I was missing was I didn't want to have to edit videos, and I didn't want the pressure of making this perfect content. That's not the reality of where I am in my life right now. The reality is I want to be able to talk about things for 10 minutes before I'm about to go work out and upload them and not put too much pressure on myself. I think social media and the digital age is all about perfection. I run social media as a full-time job, so I know more than anybody that it takes a lot of time to do that type of content. That's not really what I'm striving or aiming for. I just want to have a platform to talk about things that interest me, things that I'm doing and up to, and just go from there and not treat it like a job. It's just a fun place to talk. So I'm thinking 10 minutes before my workout doesn't harm me, no harm, no foul. I'll just press record, don't have to edit anything, upload, see where it goes. And then if there's some of you out there who are interested in some of the things I'm talking about, even better, we can create a community and a conversation around those things. So 4 years ago, rewind, I was into skincare and beauty and all the things. I had time to buy and test products out. My skin, I was in my 20s still then. I'm in my 30s now. My skin is totally changed. So that doesn't really work for me anymore. I'm really sticking to my tried and true products. So just talking about beauty just isn't where I am in this cycle of life. Where I am now is being a mom to a toddler. He's about to start school this year, and all the exciting things surrounding that and the emotions that I'm going to feel when that starts and when that happens. And then I'm into reading books and finding ways to unwind and just relax without putting pressure on myself. I'm very much in a really good place of where I have a job that provides work-life balance, and when I'm in my free time, I don't want to be making perfect Instagram photos because that's what I'm doing at my job. So I just want to have a community where I can talk about the things that I enjoy. Like, for instance, has anyone seen that Epic Universe is opening next month? Let's start there, because I am itching to go to Orlando so bad, but I don't necessarily feel safe flying in this climate. So I'm like, how long can I hold off for? And I'm just also, me and my husband have always been the type that, like, we only go to Orlando if it makes sense. We don't force it. If we see a good flight price on Southwest, which is my preferred airline, then we book the flight. But if it's not in our budget, we don't strive for that. Like, if it comes naturally, it comes naturally. What's meant to be will be. But that said, I want to go to Epic Universe so bad. There's like, my son is obsessed with Super Mario right now, and there's a Super Mario World there. Win-win. I love Harry Potter. For those that don't know or remember or are new here, I have a Harry Potter tattoo. I've loved Harry Potter my entire life. It was the first series that I fell in love with. It's the reason I love books today. And so the fact that they have a Ministry of Magic world, if you don't follow the Potter Collector, I got my husband hooked on his videos. You might be hooked on them too. He's done in-depth videos on the new resorts that they just opened, Epic Universe, all the parks in there, all the merch, everything. And then also he did videos on the new Harry Potter shop in Chicago, which is where he's based. So there is too many Harry Potter things coming out that are new, and my budget cannot keep up. So can the Harry Potter wizards behind all the magic slow down, please? Because I need to catch up. Epic Universe opens next month, like I mentioned. I'm hoping that prices will go down in December. Now I have a toddler who's starting school, so then we have to navigate school schedules, which I've never had to navigate before. So we'll see. I mean, if I have to wait till next year, that's fine. If it will be, it will be. But anyone else excited for Epic Universe? Is anyone out there, does anyone out there love Orlando as much as we do? Because it's our home away from home. It's like our comfort place. We know what we love to eat there. We know where we like to stay. We just, I mean, it's so convenient. Everyone's always like, well, why do you always go back to Orlando? But it's like, why not? Like, it makes it so simple when you can go to a place that you are familiar with, because you don't have to do the back end of like researching. Where do I go? Where do I stay? How do I get a car? How do I navigate around the streets and all the things? If you go to a place where you are comfortable and familiar with, it makes that much easier and that much more stress-free of a vacation. And there's still so much of Orlando that we have yet to see. We, like I said, when we do these trips, we are very budget friendly. So we do one park at a time. We don't do multiple parks, multiple days. So we go and we experience one or two things and then come back and then do something different the next time we go. So there's that. I'm reading lots of new books. I just went down a rabbit hole of reading books about Anne Frank, anything and everything. I just finished an amazing show I highly recommend on Amazon called, I think it's called The First Light, but it's about Miep Geiss, M-I-E-P, who is the one who helped Anne Frank and her family when they went into hiding. And when they based a show on Amazon about her, and it is incredible. I highly recommend. It's not a free show. I think I paid like $15 or $16 for the season, but it is 100% worth it. I want to watch it again already. And after that, that's what started me down the rabbit hole of I wanted to read the book that Miep Geiss had. She lived to be 100 or 101, which is incredible. I mean, karma, like she helped this incredible family survive for over 2 years, and then she goes to live past 100, and it's just literally incredible. Her story, highly recommend this show. And I also recommend her book. Her book was equally good. I listened to it on Audible, but then I got the book itself because I really like having the physical copy of books that I really love. I also have the physical copy of Anne Frank's diary, and I'm also reading one of the other people in the office where Miep Geiss worked with Otto Frank, Anne Frank's dad. I'm reading her book, and last year I read My Best Friend Anne Frank by her best friend. And I mean, the entire books surrounding her are highly, I mean, just so incredible. I can't recommend them enough. So outside of that, what else am I reading? I just finished Say You'll Remember Me, which is that new romance novel book that just came out. That was incredible. I read that with my romance book club, which I am scheduled to meet with tomorrow night. So I'm excited about that. And I moved on to another new romance book, which I'm trying to remember the name of. It's by the new Emily Henry book, Big Beautiful Life or something around that, like that title. So I'm reading that now, and it's good so far. I'm reading that on Audible as well, but I'm also pairing it with, I'm reading Audible during work, and then when I get home before bed, I read the physical copy. So I like to blend it just so I'm getting the best of both worlds. I can get through a lot of the book faster through obviously the audiobook, but something about reading the physical copy. 90s gal over here, so can't get me out of the, you know, something about the physical copy of a book just hits different. And then what else? Just like finding books at like half price books, going on thrifting. My favorite thing is thrifting books for our little library, little free library, and keeping that stocked. Because sometimes I find good finds for me too, and I'll read them, and then once I'm done reading them, I'll pass them on to our little free library from there, so that other people can enjoy it. So all things books, and yeah, I'm just excited. So I'm at 10 minutes now, so that's kind of the sweet spot video time that I'm looking at, because I know attention spans like mine, we don't have a lot of time in the day to view videos. So I'm hoping that this can just be a 10-minute chat with anyone out there who's wanting to listen, and I'll keep you posted on everything else that I'm doing, everything that I'm enjoying right now. In the meantime, I'll be back as soon as possible. Bye.